I wanted to do a video today. I prefer doing videos than writing blogs, mainly because sort of when I write about things, I tend to sort of reread it and think, what does that mean? And sort of when I talk, there's so much more involved when you speaking to people, even if it's on video. You know, in person or, you know, on a stage or anything like that, it's not always the words that you use, yeah? I think it's something daft, like 75-80% of what we say is actually body language. So I love doing videos, and I wanted to do a video today as well, because it's a little bit quicker for me to do a video than typing. But I'm reading this book called It's the Thought That Counts, Sun Shining Through the Window, by David Hamilton, and I love his stuff. Now, he talks about the mind-body connection, and he's actually a scientist. So he backs it up with a lot of sort of scientific fact and research that's been done, and I'm really enjoying this book, even though I'm only going into chapter 2, which is called The Power of Faith. But I want to read something to you because I believe this stuff, you know, with a passion. I believe that the mind-body connection is so strong that you can heal your body with your mind. There's too much proof out there to say that it's not true. Now, obviously, it takes a lot of discipline and control, and there's a lot of processes to it, you know, to help it become true. But I wanted to read something to you about the support that we can give to other people and what it actually can do for your physical state. You know, just the ability to release a negative emotion can we all always feel better when we've released a negative emotion, but as long as you're in a controlled environment where you've got the support of other people, it can actually increase your health. Okay, but I want to read this short passage, short section for you, just because I was so sort of like excited about it, and he sort of says what I believe, and that's fantastic, because sometimes we know what we know we understand it, but it's not always as easy to understand it for yourself as it is to explain it to other people as well. So that's another reason why I wanted to do this on video. Right, there's a report in the medical journal called The Lancet showed that expressing emotion even prolonged the life of cancer patients. This research involved 86 women with metastatic breast cancer who were invited to participate in a therapy where they were supported throughout, and they would be able to express stored emotions while being emotionally supported throughout the process. The women who underwent this therapy lived twice as long as the women who didn't. And similarly, in 2002, a report in the Journal for Clinical Oncology invited women who had breast cancer to write about either their deepest thoughts and feelings about a stressful experience or a positive thoughts and feelings about their breast cancer experience. After 4 sessions of 20 minutes writing over a 3-month period, the women reported significant reductions in negative physical symptoms, as well as much reduced necessity for medical visits. In 2007, scientists at Ohio State University showed that reducing stress could improve the health of a cancer patient. They studied 227 breast cancer patients after surgery, and 114 of them were given psychological help. For the first 4 months, the patients met with 2 clinical psychologists every week for an hour and a half in a small group of 8 to 12 patients at a time, followed by monthly sessions for the next 8 months. The sessions involved teaching the women to relax their muscles, positive ways of reducing stress and coping with their symptoms, and even ways to improve their diet and exercise. At the end of 12 months, the scientists measured a host of indicators of health, including the functioning of the heart, lungs, liver, kidney, immune system, and even their emotional health, and found that the sessions had directly improved the health of the women. And the research showed that it was the reduction in stress that most improved the women's health. And of the different methods used to reduce stress, it was the women's level of group emotional support that was best. In her life-changing book, The Journey, Brandon Bays describes curing herself of a basketball-sized tumour in her abdomen in 6 weeks, principally through releasing suppressed negative emotion. She describes the process as being like peeling off layers of emotion, as if peeling an onion. In a demonstration of the link between mind and body, layers of her tumour peeled away too. Of course, not everybody who suppresses negative emotion will get cancer or even become ill. These studies reflect a set of scientific experiments that homed in on particular areas, which is often the case with science. There are a large number of competing factors that can cause cancer and accelerate the course of any disease. Also, even though there is an obvious link between emotion and the immune system, this does not mean that every time we are emotionally low, your immune system will be weakened, nor does it mean that every time you are happy, your immune system will be strengthened. There are many factors that can affect the immune system, and emotion is only one of them. Occasional anger, for example, is unlikely to cause any heart problems, despite the evidence of the effects of anger on the heart. Even regular anger may not be unhealthy, as it may provide a well-needed emotional release. Conversely, care, compassion, or appreciation may not make everybody healthy. But in general, due to the body-mind relationship, a healthy mind will have a positive influence upon the health of the body. So whatever you can do in your life to improve your mental and emotional health, whether that be adopting a more positive attitude to life, meditating, laughing, choosing to appreciate life, choosing to be a more caring and compassionate person, or talking through any issues and pain with friends, family, colleagues, or therapists, there will most likely be benefits to the health, and the choice is yours. Now, I love that. I absolutely love that, and it's really good because I finally found a book that's helped me describe how I went from not being able to walk without crutches to being able to walk properly again. Now, there's loads of contributing factors to that. I'd actually, after my a week before my accident, Sarah's mum had passed away. She'd been in a persistent vegetative state for 10 years. Okay, and that's something that we went through that was it was like it was just like a horrible black cloud, and we couldn't see a way through. Okay, and that's definitely a story for another time. But the sort of environment that we were living in was just a bit cloudy. You know, we wanted the best for Mumsy, and it was really hard going through that with her. And then when she passed away, that was difficult. Sarah and her mum were very, very close, and it was just extremely difficult. You know, I was extremely close to Linda as well, and yeah, it was hard. A week after I had a motorway accident. Luckily, there was nobody else involved. My shoulder and right-hand side of my body took the whole impact of the crash. I actually hit the Central Reservation at about 70 miles an hour. I slid on black ice, changing lanes, just straight into the Central Reservation. Now, I was already on a walking stick. I was on a cane because my genetic condition had progressed over the previous few years due to sort of cold weather and just that's the way it was going. And I've never been able to explain how important it was to stay positive for me to be able to help heal my body, because I believe in that. I believe in being positive can heal your body. I believe in positive relationships can extend healing to other people, and you can receive healing from other people, and that's what, you know, praying is. At the end of the day, you know, when you pray for other people, that's a way of extending healing thoughts to them. And it's fantastic to be able to read this book, which has got scientific fact in it that proves that our mind and how well we sort of control our mind to be positive can actually affect your body. But he also explains what the negative effects are on the body as well, you know. So I'm definitely going to cover my story in a lot more detail, and it may be a long video. But I feel that I'm in a place where it's sort of a new chapter. I want to be able to explain sort of the different things that I've gone through. I got a higher level of understanding of some of the techniques that I've used that I didn't really know that I was doing to help the healing process within my body. But I wanted to share that with you, and I'm so excited. You can tell I'm only on chapter 2, and I'm already giving you sort of like book review. But it's really, really good. I really, really like it. And I wanted to share it because I believe it can help other people. And that's at the end of the day what this blog is all about. I want to be able to share my experiences and my thoughts and my feelings so that I can help other people. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for listening. I'm Chris Burris, and please, please, please leave me some feedback at the bottom. It's much appreciated. It gives me vitality to be able to read the fantastic things that people write, and thank you so much for the emails that